I will explain the some questions answer, contest type question answer of a class. These are very important questions. Now, first is it was all much more tempting than the rule for participants, but I hurried off to a school. First question regarding this, name the lesson and its author. Lesson name is The Last Lesson and author is Alphonse Daudet. Now, who is a speaker? Friends. Who is a speaker? Friends. Why did he hurry off to school? Getting late, etc. of his teacher. What all of was very tempting, warm and bright weather bird, chipping and present soldier. It is in a very short way, but these all are very important for you. The second is for the last 2 years, all our bad news had come from there, and I thought to myself, what could be the matter now? Regarding this, first question is identify the lesion, name its writer. In previous first question also already I have discussed. Now, second is who is a speaker? You know very well, France, and what does they refer to? Bulletin board. Clear? Now, number C. What does all are bad news? The lost battles, the draft, and orders of the CEO. Now, D number is what was the matter? Matter was only German to be taught at schools. It was matter. We have to write down in short. We will get 4 marks. Now, number third. While I was wondering about it all, my teacher mounted his chair and in the same grave, gentle tone said, my children, this is the last lesson I shall give you. Now, lesson identification and name, you know. Now, here is second is who do I and my teacher refer to? I is for friends and my teacher refer M. Hammer. Clear? Now, says why do you think was the teacher's tone grave as well as gentle? Answer is sad as it was his last lesson. Otherwise, we can say gentle because he was emotional. Now, D number is what impact this announcement must have had on children. Shocked, crestfallen, sad, confused. Now, fourth number. My books that had seemed such a nuisance a while ago were old friends now that I could not give up. First is identify the lesson. Actually, this type of question, whenever it is asked, then listen and writers and a speaker. It is important for the question. And you know about first answer. And second is who is the speaker? You know also about a speaker, listen and writer. You know very well. But whatever it is given here, it is the like a pattern. Clear? And what were the his old friend? It is new for you. His books of his day, English, etc. Now, C number is what were the books of instance a while ago? He was casual, carefree till he realized it was his last lesson. D is which literary device has been used in the expression old friends? Metaphor. Books have been compared to the old friend. Metaphor. This is you have to keep in your mind metaphor. Clear? Now, fifth number. It was because they were sorry to that they had not gone to a school more. It was their way of thanking our master for his faithful service. Now, you know about this already? Okay. Now, who does the word they refer? They refers uh, to the village people, to the village people because they had not gone to a school. Now says, who was the master? Who was the master? M. Hamel, and what service had he given to the villagers? He had been a French teacher, clear, for 40 years, but now he is thinking that French language teaching will be stopped. Clear? Now, why do you think were they thankful? M. Hamel had been teaching for 40 years. 6. But you are not the worst. We have all a great deal to reproach ourselves with. First, and who is talking to? This is speaking to friends. It is in different way. Now, next is who does we have all refer to? It refers to teacher, friends, parents, villagers. We. Clear? So here is in plural way. So teacher, friends, parents, villagers. Now, next is why would they all reproach themselves for not being serious about learning? What did what did they all do instead of being regular? Work on farms, mills, watering, holiday. Now, seventh number is we must guard it among us and never forget it because when people are enslaved, as long as they hold fast to their language, it is as if they had the key to their prison. Now, first, you know, and here is who is he speaking to? It is new. So, a student and villagers. Second, B number is what is he asking them to guard and why? French order from Berlin prohibited the teaching of French in a school. Now, next is when does the language help people and how? Actually, they are enslaved and keep them united. Now, D is why do you think one should hold fast to his language, keeps united, and fling the petros. Obviously, you have to think why do you think one should hold fast to his language? Obviously, if you are holding the language, then it keeps united. Now, eight number is I was amazed to see how well I understood it. All he said seemed so easy. Then question first is identify the lesson and that you know very well. And B number is who do the words I? I is for France and he is for M. Hamel. Clear? Why was I amazed? Because he could understand the lesson easily. Now D is why do you think he found it easy? Paid attention, listened carefully, and wanted to learn. Now, actually, here is questions and in this side I have given answer. Now nine number is whenever I looked up from my writing, I saw him sitting motionless in his chair and gazing at everything. First question is who do the words I and him? I and him. I is for friends and him M. Hamel. Now B number is what was I doing? What was I doing? Writing, learning his French lesson. Number C, why was him sitting motionless? Sad, had to leave everything, feeling of pettiness. Now, D number is describe M. Hamel's state of mind. Sad, shocked, angry, rootless, fearful, heartbroken. Now, 10 number about contest and then he turned to the blackboard, took a piece of chalk and wrote a large essay quote, Farewell, friends. Actually, it was written at last by Mammal. No, M. Hamel. It was written at last. Name the lesson and its author. You know about author and lesson name. Who is he? Who is he? He. refers M. Hamel, and why did he write on the board? Actually, he wrote on board at last. He couldn't speak further. He was not able to speak because he knew that no anyone will listen and no anyone will flow. So at last, he wrote on the board. Is why do you think M. Hamel wrote Vive la France? To remind everyone of their country, so that if countrymen did it, if countrymen focus on this statement, then they will try to fight the uh, whatever it is stop. So it will be better that countrymen will rose and they will do something for the better. D is what do you think must be the impact of this on everyone? Answer is feeling of patriotism, love for their nation and language, anger towards Germans. These all are very, very most important for you. And if you learn it, you have to note down your copy so that you can learn easily and you can obtain full marks. Thank you. Thank you so much.